Well, fuck.
Oh my god, I'm just...
Yeah, no, we're doing it apparently because I forgot to put
Okay,
it on the starting soon screen. No, but
well, hey, we already have half of a chat.
yeah, the
And
half of the
it's
chat
all
is
me.
just you. I'm not even in this because I pull it up on my phone to look at chat because that's like I think you do the same thing where you pull up chat on your phone to keep up with it while streaming
I
games.
have it on my laptop.
I Okay. Who was it that pulled it up on their phone then? It wasn't you. It was someone else. Fuck. I thought it was you. But yeah,
I
no,
mean,
like
I do it on a separate screen when I stream, but now I don't have to run OBS. So
mhm.
I can just have it right the fuck here.
I see.
It's
I
not like
see.
I'm looking at much on Discord,
Yeah, no,
except
but
this
that
this this pink void with a green line around it.
that's effectively what I was saying too, where I was just like I was saying whenever I like play a game, the game's usually full screen and I don't have a pop-out window for the comments or for the chat, I mean. So I pull up my
Is, is someone yelling about Frosty the Snowman?
yeah, hold on, give me a sec.
Okay. Uh, do I have to keep chat entertained? Hi, welcome everyone to the best stream of your whole life. It's all down here, from here. Honestly, maybe you should just never watch any other streams ever again after this one. This one's just gonna blow your socks off with how average it is.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
good.
was just saying that I usually pull up.
I was just
Yeah.
threatening the viewers.
Oh, you were just threatening the viewers. I see. I was just
Yeah.
saying that I usually pull up chat on my phone when I'm playing a game, so I can play the game full screen without popping out chat. But like during a chatting stream like this, I don't do that because I can just look at chat like in the sidebar. It's not even that hard. And so the point that I was making is you're the only viewer, and I am not even watching the stream on my own because I tend to do that in
Have you
order
sent
to
out the
keep track
thingy?
of. No, I haven't. I was working on that. I have the tweet ready at the very least.
Well, do it.
The tweet is out. The tweet is out.
The
Okay.
tweet is out. Tweet launch.
Now I have to do it in the Discord.
Yeah, fucking course you have to do it in the Discord.
Yeah, but it's just such a pain in the ass to do it all.
Just Control C, Control V.
Shut up. That one sucked. All right, well, I have them all out now.
This was the tweet you were so proud of.
I thought it was funny. Shut up.
Fluffy stream now.
No,
It
no,
sounds
no, no,
like
no,
you're
no, no,
yelling
no,
at
no,
me.
no. That was not the tweet. That's what I sent in
Then
the Discord. The
why didn't
tweet,
you
the
just
tweet is
Control C,
different.
Control V the tweet?
The- shut up. I, I never do that, and so I'm not gonna start doing it now.
Well, maybe you should. It saves time doing another chatting stream.
I
But
guess.
sheep people, gonna be honest, don't know how this one's gonna do. Great advertising pitch. Gotta be honest, this might suck donkey doo-doo. Come fucking watch, you
I
cretins.
think. Listen, I think it's funny. I think it's on point given your entire shtick or whatever, where you
My
self-deprecate.
shtick?
you self-deprecate as a joke, as a meme, and that's your entire thing.
Buddy, I get fucking one chatter per stream. You don't want to replicate my shtick.
But it's on brand. Like this is your chatting stream.
The brand is sucks.
Uh, okay, all right, I understand. I see. It's your chatting stream, but you want me to fucking do someone else's thing. You don't want me to like rep you at all.
Yeah, don't rep me. I care for your viewers' well-being. They should not waste their time on me.
I see. I see.
They
Listen. I'm gonna hold on. Can I do this?
this?
This thing.
How big? I have no clue if you're going to bake a cookie or launch a nuclear weapon.
I don't think I have the ability. I was gonna shout you out in chat. I don't think I have the ability to do that. Streamlabs doesn't have it natively. I think it's an add-on of some sort. But I can't shout you out. So I was gonna shout you out because I think that despite what you said, the viewers should
There,
definitely tune
I
into your
shouted my
stream.
fucking self out.
I mean, to do it. Duty.
I did.
Not to you, that was to everyone else. Alright.
All of the people in this whole realm. Just me.
Alright, time to get on to the actual topics. The first topic that I would like to discuss with you, because I think it would be absolutely hilarious to hear you go on about it, is that recently, I think like yesterday, HoloLive came out with their new Order English branch, which
Fucking
they
God.
put out a trailer called the Council, and
It's so cringy.
Fluffy didn't like that.
What the fuck?
Go ahead.
It's so edgy. Okay, I don't know who the fuck the narrator is. They're probably fine. So my God, like the actual VTuber models are fine. They're pretty good VTuber models. VTuber models do not fucking look good as a PNG.
I agree. I
They look
actually
good in
do agree.
motion, which is why I am so concerned with me. I don't know, N posing next to your shoulder. Looking like I have a stick up my ass. So they have art of these people. They have art. They showed at the end of the
I'm trying to pull it up. I'm pulling up the art so that we have something to like look at in reference to all this.
Well, they have the fucking art of the new people at the end, and it's fine art. It's fine art. It's fine art. But no, during the thing, they just have the soulless, unmoving 2D VTuber avatars staring at me. Why do they stare at me? Yeah,
Right.
yeah, like this. They're just looking at me. And none of them are in the same fucking art style, which just makes it creepier.
Here, let me.
I feel like the first
I'll
one's
put
the
it up here.
creepiest.
It's
The
covering
first
up chat a
one
little bit.
looks like a character someone would make in like a Flash dress-up game. I mean, I'm sorry to the artist, but it's true.
Okay, so you're talking about the first one with like brown skin
Yeah, and the hair that
and
looks like jizz.
and the mosquito trap on their head for some reason.
Oh my God, they do. I didn't even
I don't know why
notice
they have a
that.
mosquito trap on their head. But
Yeah,
I
that
think
one.
like okay, I like that one a lot, simply because I like brown skin. I think it's pretty, and
I mean, yeah,
that's
this
that's
the
it. That's the
skin's
only
good,
reason.
but it looks flat, even though they gave this one the biggest titties. It looks the flattest.
I think I know exactly what you mean. Because with the other ones, they do something with the clothing that accentuates or otherwise, like outlines or
Yeah, I think the most
shades them
3D
better. But
is the last one, the green hair one, minty fucker here.
mhm.
That actually looks like some art that someone would draw on its own without being a VTuber model.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
pretty
I
good.
agree. It looks like an illustration a little bit, and I think that it looks good. The rest of them, you can tell that they kind of, especially that second one. That second one, I feel like is
For
very
some reason, it reminds
model-y.
it. I feel like it looks. I feel like it's an insect.
Oh yeah, the fourth one, a lot of people thought
No,
that. Oh, the
the
second
second
one?
one.
I
Yeah,
see.
the second one. I didn't even.
I heard from other people that they thought the fourth one was going to be an insect. So I find
Okay.
it surprising that you think that the I actually kind of get what you mean though a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. The second one does kind of look like when they try to draw like an anime cockroach.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
and
it
what the
looks
fuck
like.
did they do with the hair? So the hair's gathered at the back, and then it goes, like, up and down over the sides to the front. Who the
I can't believe this turned into shitting on Hololive. I
I told you, when I first saw this, I was going to start fucking beef with these people. They could be the
for no
most
need,
pure,
for no
innocent
need.
fucking people, but that video pissed me off.
I'm genuinely surprised. When I first saw it, I was like, and like I thought, okay, I'll be honest and say I didn't think it was like the best. I thought it was a bit lackluster for a Hololive debut announcement, but like I didn't like hate it the way that you did. I did think that it was edgy, but I didn't think that that like made it a horrible fucking
Now,
mistake of a video just because it was edgy.
it's a fucking abortion. On the on the red-haired one's
Hmm.
slide, it's supposed to be chaos. So they fucking they flipped and inverted the text. Fucking wow, and everything's upside.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah. I do think
wow.
that if they were gonna do chaos, they could have done it a lot better. Like if you just look at her design, the one in the
Yeah,
middle is
this
chaos,
character
and
does not look like chaos.
this character kind of just looks like I they look like a person who's like a mascot for a Japanese festival, and that's it. They don't look like a chaotic person
Yeah,
at
they
all.
look like a mascot for like the Red Mouse Festival.
If
Uh,
this is if Disney decided to go full anime, but that's like all that it is.
it's just
It's not
Mickey Mouse.
chaotic. It's not
Yeah.
chaotic.
Also, too many fucking colors. We have what, yellow, red, black, white, and multiple shades of blue, along with some orange in the bottom of the eyes. Jesus Christ, lady.
You get really mad about like very small things. You're extremely pedantic.
I mean, she looks like she would probably be fun to watch. She looks like a fucking Tumblr manic pixie dream girl on Valium, but
Mhm.
that that key looks like it was like superimposed onto a pre-existing image.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't
kind
look
of
like
like
it's in the
the
same
VTuber
plane of
collar.
existence.
It's kind of like the
Yeah.
VTuber collar. Holy
Oh god,
shit.
it is. It's
S-
wider than her neck.
Speaking of the VTuber collar, I still have that.
Oh,
Like
get it away from me!
let me see. Hold
Gree!
on.
No!
If I pull that up over, yeah, there we go. I still have it.
God.
I don't know why
Oh
I
god,
still have it.
no. No, no.
I'm putting it away.
Either the collar is too fucking big or the hands are too small. Also, I
I'm
feel
just
like
bringing it close
no,
to you.
no,
I put it
no.
away. I put it away. Like, I should have deleted it long ago, but I just didn't.
That meme is dead. But yeah, anyway, after each of the fucking on each of the fucking introductions. Also, did you notice like the weird paper bag they have next to the Civilization one? Civ 6 paper bag. Uh,
What do you mean? Do you mean in the full body image, or like in this image that I pulled up?
on the image you pulled up, in the image here,
Yeah.
if you go to where I was ranting about it, you can see the full image they showed. And there's just this floating paper bag. And I don't like when VTubers, they have like, some VTubers have like their own
Oh shoot.
mascot,
I
which is just a tiny thing
I actually
that's floating and looks dumb.
I see what you mean. Here, let me see if I can pull that one up too.
Like, like Yanners has a fucking ghost cat, and it's always the stupidest shit. Like, you're already a fucking mascot. You don't need another one.
Okay, so get
Oh my
down there.
god.
Get down. No, that's not
Oh
what I
my god,
wanted.
I didn't notice what's wrong with her chaos. What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
What the fuck is this? Just the thinnest fucking angel hair spaghetti
Uh,
noodle of a tail. With a blue bow on it, and
God
these
damn.
pants leg things. What are you hiding in your right leg? Fucking sand? Ugh.
I am trying very hard to make this image work. I'm actually having trouble.
Well,
Shit, this is the worst. But you can
just
see the paper bag there. This is the worst. This is
it's above
horrible.
your face, but below.
I don't know how this happened.
Oh my god.
What
Wait,
the heck?
also, what in the text, why is all of the text is this blue? Which fine, but why is the G in grand just a lighter shade of blue? What the fuck, Hololive?
I'm just putting it back. I simply I
And the
do not
H,
have what it
why?
takes.
What the fuck is up with the light? It's only on two of the letters. What the fuck?
There's
Okay,
huh.
I can
Yeah,
say,
you were talking about this like weird thing where the H and the G are both grayed out for some or like
yeah,
they're
it
like
looks like a
faded.
button I need to click. I need to click the button to make it color.
Why are they faded? They you know what it is? It looks like this is a game with a lot of like gotcha characters and you just haven't
Oh my
unlocked these
god.
ones yet. Or
You have.
not gotcha, but additional characters. I don't know. I've been playing too much Genshin, I guess. But just like it has a lot of additional characters that are unlockable, and you haven't unlocked the H or the G yet.
Well, that is how it is in other gotcha games, you know, the shitty ones, that it's literally just a fucking PNG.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
okay, I can say the one I thought looked like an insect looks slightly better from out here. Their face isn't so zoomed in, and their
They,
legs make them look slightly more proportional.
I, I definitely
I'm.
agree that the zoom in of their face makes them look like a cockroach. But other than that,
My god. They, their their legs are twice the length of their body.
oh my
What the
God, their legs are huge.
what the hell is that sundial looking contraption on their head? Are they about to
Like
take off like a helicopter?
my God, like the legs on on the time character are nearly as tall as just the entire chaos character.
Her ass is at the chaos's tit level, and I don't.
You're right.
Okay. Um. Anyway, back to I got completely sidetracked by this person's fucking paper bag ghost.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
talk about the stupid fucking text they have next to it, like a fucking yearbook quote. For Civilization fucker, I know I can see her name right now, but I'm not gonna say it. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
they put a quote. Civilization is proof of humankind's footsteps. We can not advance simply by building. Never forget who you really are. A, holy shit, you're an anime VTuber. Calm down.
Yeah.
B, the last sentence is a complete non sequitur. Okay, the first two sentences about civilization, about fucking civilization, Civ 6 shit. Um, I know there was 5 other ones, but fuck them. Uh, Never forget who you really. Where the fuck does that come from? It's the vaguest bullshit. Scree. Okay. In the first sentence, civilization is proof of humankind's footsteps. What the fuck does that mean? Civilization existed before humankind. It and like footprints are the proof of footsteps.
You also
Lady,
you mentioned that like civilization isn't like a uniquely human thing, because
yeah,
like we can assume that aliens and there are also like Neanderthals, like other ancient humans that aren't like Homo sapiens but had civilizations of their own. They had like
yeah.
cultures and shit.
I'm I'm gonna go full fucking Anprim on this lady. Uh, Yelling about monkey civilization. Reject humanity's footsteps, return to monkey.
Okay, I managed to fix this issue. I actually
Okay, and
pulled
then
it behind
what?
me.
The second line is, we cannot advance simply by building. Define advancement. What do you mean? What do you mean by advance? Please.
Advance means whatever vague bullshit they want it to mean, honestly.
Because in some versions of the word, you can advance by building. Like housing or
They mean advance.
bathroom.
They mean advance like spiritually. They mean like you have to awaken your like third eye. You have to
Well, you
open
can
up.
just build temples.
Okay, true. You could build temples, but you could also watch a VTuber, and that would have the
You
same
can
net
also
effect.
give the VTuber all of your money.
You could give,
Money, money.
say, a
This is how
100 red
you
super
reach
chats,
enlightenment.
and that would probably do more to get you into heaven than anything else. This is the actual ploy that they're going with. They
How
created the
to reach enlightenment. Form a VTuber cult.
they created the council of quote unquote god VTubers, and they want you to donate to them like as an actual offering, and they're gonna try and form like the Hollow Live religion
If
administered by
I had
CoverCorp.
any self-confidence, I would totally fucking do that.
Oh my god,
Sounds like a
this is gonna
great way
turn
to make
horrible.
cash, money, become a mega church of VTubers.
And they're gonna make Ame the fucking priestess or whatever, and like they're gonna
Ame.
doctor back in Gen
What the
1.
fuck is Ame?
Ame's from Gen 1 of Hololive.
What the fuck is Gen?
Generation 1 of Hololive. EN.
Boomer Hololive members?
Yes, the boomer English members from last year.
Last year?
Yeah, that's when
They
Hololive
have
EN
more of
debuted.
these each year.
Yes,
They're
well,
going to
roughly
run out of money.
every
People to
single
exploit.
every single year a new generation comes out roughly.
What?
This
Okay,
started back in 2018 with like the first generation of Japanese Hololive.
will they just like put down the old ones?
Uh,
I'm sorry,
so
child.
far, so
You're
far,
obsolete.
so far, less than a
Look across the
handful.
water and think of a field of bunnies.
No, no, no. I'm saying so far, less than a handful of Hololive members have actually graduated. So, like, they haven't put them down yet. At the very least, only a handful have graduated, and they graduated on their own terms. They weren't well. I say that. There were a couple that were forced to quit by Hololive. Sorry, CoverCore. Uh, for various reasons.
Doinks. VTuber Union 1. Hololive
Yeah,
members join the IWW.
I don't think we need to get into the
Go on
situation around
strike.
Aloe, you know.
Aloe?
Aloe, okay, so I'm not going to get too far into it, but Aloe had to quit being a VTuber after 1 month, and she debuted back in around, like last year, around the same time as Hololive EN, but she was a Japanese member, and she had
Okay.
to quit because of, I think it was stalking and harassment that the company wasn't helping protect her from.
Holy shit. I mean, that was half a joke, but genuinely, get a fucking union.
Yeah, there are definitely some issues. And then
My lord.
a lot of people in the Hololive fandom kind of think of Coco as the one that really pushed for a lot of VTubing reform in cover to like gain in most cases it was just content ability, like what they're allowed to stream. Coco was known for pushing that envelope and actually making deals behind closed doors to be able to do things that were not okay before. And so there's like some indication that she might have actually been trying to like protect VTubers from all sorts of things. Sometimes she would get hit, like with the Taiwan scandal, but a lot of the time she was pushing the envelope.
Formosa. It's the Isle of Formosa.
But the thing about that is that recently Coco graduated for personal reasons that no one really knows what they are,
Coco
and
went to the
a
farm
lot of people really didn't
to
like that
sleep
a
with the
lot.
fishies.
It's been used to justify all sorts of shit, especially racism against Chinese people.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Yeah,
there
no, Hololive
what
has a very
Chinese
dark
VTubers
history.
are there? Because I know Hololive yeeted
Hololive,
themselves the
yeah,
fuck out of
they
there.
they
Um,
had a Chinese branch, but the Chinese branch caused a lot of issues, and so they had to stop that, actually.
hey, so what happened to the people in the Chinese branch? Did they just get orphaned, or did they
Uh,
get
I think
sent to the farm?
no, I think what happened, well, technically speaking, because Hololive owns their models, they effectively got a fucking letter that said, we're closing down Hololive China, you're all graduating.
The
That's what
fuck?
happened. Yeah, because there were issues. There was a lot like one of the Chinese members I know for a fact did some harassing, did a little bit of trolling, I think, but that led to the entire branch getting shut down.
Chinese Robbie?
God damn. Who is Robbie harassing?
Everyone.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Robbie does harass everybody on the server
Is
with the monarchism memes.
is great, but like did I did they like the Chinese VTubers after they got fucking orphaned? Oh hello, uh Dory May. Um I guess I'm here. I hear some furious typing
I was
from
I was saying hello, hi, anarcho monarchism.
you're on stream. You
No,
can say it with your human voice. Oh god.
I can say these things, but I can also type them in chat, and that's fun too.
Why? Okay,
So
so what
more about
actually happened to the CN VTubers after they got caught?
I'm not super well informed, but apparently like they graduated. So like after they graduated, um
Did they just make They should have totally just made their own VTubing
I mean
agency.
that's kind of what like effectively not like really make their own VTubing agency, but what happened was presumably after they got their models taken away, they made new ones and started another VTubing career in the indie sphere, or maybe even got signed on to a different Chinese company.
Okay, that's good for them.
Like the thing that Cover took away was their rights to their models, their rights to be Hololive, and they didn't take any of their streaming gear or anything. I don't think they fired them, and now they're like jobless and ready to go get a different job effectively. Anti
Anti
Hololive.
Hol
I
Yeah, anti
we're
Hollow live
okay.
action. Um,
It's it's
totally.
Hololive critical, definitely. I love watching Hololive, but I am heavily critical of everything that happens corporate side because
They should totally.
Cover
Uh,
has
can
issues.
can
Cover
we
is
call the
not a great company.
IWW and get them to fucking invade the Hololive offices
Oh my
with
god.
Cat?
Call the Japanese Communist Party.
I mean, they apparently already have a VTuber, which I
They
still
probably
don't have
treat
links
theirs
to.
nice. They probably treat theirs better than Hololive. Hololive is
Yeah,
extremely corporatized.
I want, I want like to replace country flags, country-specific VTubers.
By the way, I still have this image up. Should I like get rid of it, or are we gonna
I mean,
talk about it
I'll
more?
come back to it. I'll come the fuck
Okay.
back to it. You can turn it off for now
I'll
if you
hide
want,
it. I'll hide it for now, and then we'll come back to it when it becomes
because
relevant
I'm
later.
still angry at it. Every country gets its own VTuber, and we can all laugh at the British one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Always laugh at the British. Turf Island.
What would what would a there ha is there okay, how many countries in the world? There's like about 200 of them. Do you think have VTubers? Which country VTuber would you be? Don't
Hmm. I mean, like, there's an obvious answer, which I think is wrong, and then there's a better answer that I'm still trying to
independent
think of.
Cascadia.
Hmm. Well, the only thing coming to my mind is the obvious and wrong answer.
Texas. Korea's the Tex
That's not a country. That's a state.
the country of Texas.
I
No,
get, technically speaking, Texas can split into five tiny
six
states.
was it?
Six. No, it was five. I think it was five.
No, it was six.
I'm pretty sure it's five.
No, six.
Texas secessionist VTuber. You know what? Actually, unironically, that'd be so funny. Like
I
they
am
wouldn't be a good person necessarily, but they would probably be very funny to watch. The Texas secessionist VTuber.
I am all for becoming a Cascadian secessionist VTuber.
I mean, we already have a
The
potential
Northumbrian.
Northumbrian. Yeah, we already have a potential Northumbrian VTuber.
And Cascadia is like 10 times the size of Northumbria.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've talked about it before. The fucking fact that like every part of Great Britain wants to separate from every other part of Great Britain. Scotland wants to separate from England. Northern Ireland doesn't necessarily, but there are definitely people in Northern Ireland that don't want to be a part of
There's an
I
independent
Great Britain.
Kent movement, Plymouth, independent London as a city-state,
Yeah, and
um,
that's the thing
fucking
is
Birmingham,
everyone that doesn't live in England but lives in the Great Britain wants to separate from England specifically. But
and
everyone
everyone.
everyone that lives in England wants to separate from England also. They live in England, but they want England to be a bunch of different like city states. So they want to separate from what is currently England. Like
No one
literally,
wants England to exist.
if you live in Scotland or Northern Ireland or Wales, you want to separate from England. If you live in England, you also want to separate from England. Nobody likes England for a good reason.
What's but yeah, what countries don't have VTubers yet?
um, hmm.
Is
Uh,
there an Iraqi VTuber?
I think South Sudan is pretty new. It's one of the newest countries, right? So I don't think they've had enough time to create a VTuber yet.
I mean, probably a lot of the African nations, like Cameroon and such.
You think South Africa has a VTuber?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it sounds like very likely.
Yeah, South Africa has Musk. They have a VTuber.
I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna try and find the South African VTuber.
Palestinian VTuber when?
Ooh, they would get immediately doxxed by the Israeli.
There would be an Israeli Palestinian VTuber beef.
It wouldn't
I
just be
mean,
a
the
beef.
Israeli
The Israeli
also
VTuber would kill the Palestinian VTuber.
on stream. Oh my god. These I It's actually not too far-fetched to see fucking Israel creating their own VTuber. They already have the IDF cat girls. I'm going to say Greece probably has a
Okay.
VTuber, but I'm not sure
I
about Bulgaria.
I know for a fact that South Africa has at least one, and I think it actually has two VTubers. They're
Oh, holy
English
shit.
VTubers too, so we could actually tune into their streams. We could tune into the South African VTuber streams. It
Oh
would
my
be,
god, the
they
freaking
look
IDF
cute.
cat girls. Yeah, the IDF cat girls. They're not too far from making their own VTuber. And I think it's the job of everyone in the VTuber community to yell at them until they shut the
You know
fuck
what?
up.
I'm gonna predict that given the amount of like cat girl communists, there's gonna be a huge uptick in communist VTubing, just because that's like the dream, you know?
I mean, it's why this was created.
Yeah, this was created for basically the same purpose. So I feel like there are gonna be more Sahos in the future.
No, we must centralize everything. We will eat all of the leftist
Oh,
VTubing
um,
organizations.
you said the U.S. Army will probably make their own VTuber. I almost
Oh
I
no.
almost believe that they already did that. Like I genuinely think that that already happened, and maybe it
They
hasn't
already
been made
have
public yet.
US Army esports. Mm,
I am under the impression that the U.S. Army is already working on a VTuber.
you ready for your big titty war crime girlfriend?
It's
Let's
gonna
go shoot some unarmed civilians. Woo!
it's gonna be the first female drone pilot from the analogy, from the anecdote that everyone makes. I'm the first female drone pilot, and I don't need no man. And that's gonna be the VTuber.
Thing happened in Kabul in 2021. Um,
If you ask,
Watching that VTuber would be like
yeah,
literally there is no war in Bossing Say.
if you ask about any of the U.S.'s war crimes, they immediately ban you.
You know what's Kawhi and Desu serving
Serving
your
your
nation?
nation, join
Oh,
today.
I
Oh,
know
oh,
my
hold on.
soul.
That's
Ah,
disgusting.
I'm
That's the worst
bleeding.
thing. I wish I could vomit on stream to in response to that. My God.
Okay, but there is what, 6 of us at this point, and there's only going to be one of them.
Oh my God. Are you saying that Saho should like actually start like a physical fist fight with the US Army VTuber? They may be trained in basic combat, but there are six of us.
I have
You think we could take on
multiple.
one US Army vet?
I have multiple batons.
Uh, I have a helmet, I think.
Do you want a knife?
Yes, I'd like a knife.
Okay. Fight Imperialism at the back of a Denny's.
My
My
God.
God. So everyone in Team Saho gets together and for months starts trying to dox this fucking poor girl who's been in the U.S. Army VTubing Corps, and we find them finally at the back of a Denny's. We somehow fly Robbie out from their island,
Yeah.
um, and we all just gang up on them, and like, what the fuck? That would be so bad for optics.
It would be. Imagine seeing on the news, like, small VTuber union comes together to assault army veteran.
They're going to do something about the fact that 90% of everyone here is trans.
Yeah, they're
I
gonna
feel like it would
immediately
be
take
better
away, like,
optics-wise if we just blew up the fucking White House.
oh yeah, no, I mean that would be both great and bad for optics because liberals wouldn't like it, but that would be like so based.
Yeah.
For the sake of
Meanwhile,
my
just
own
beating
safety,
the
that was a
U.S.
joke.
Army VTuber would. Whew.
My God. I feel like we could do
Gaddafi
it. I feel
VTuber.
like we could pull it off. I feel like we could commit acts of violence in the name of Saho.
Saho becomes the Vanguard Party.
We become the origin of the general strike.
Minecraft. Anemoe and arts, you can't say in Minecraft
Go
anymore. The
around.
CIO, they've known for months.
Gang war in Minecraft. That would be nice. Let's do this. Let's let's
I
let's
still can't
commit
fucking believe the
let's
fucking
commit
US
revolution in
intelligence
Minecraft.
document saying some
in
people may talk about illicit acts of anti-government violence, trying to hide it behind the phrase
in
in Minecraft.
Minecraft.
What the
that's
fuck?
that's why we need to switch to like in Roblox or something.
Uh, I hate Roblox. No.
Dude, speaking
What
of
would the
fucking
North what would the North Korean VTuber be?
that would it's hard to say. I feel like there's a non-zero possibility it would just be Kim Jong Un themselves.
In a cat suit. This is what they always wanted to be.
This was their actual secret agenda the entire time. The nukes was just to deter the USA from invading and stealing away their cat ears. I'm using gender
Yeah.
neutral pronouns for Kim Jong Un. I don't know if that's I, I don't know if that's necessary. It's just impulse, I guess.
Topple the system in Fortnite epics. Okay. North Korea has idols, so probably
Yeah.
I would tune
I mean,
into the fucking North Korean VTuber.
I I might like I like
They
even
would
if
be in
it
Korean,
it
so I would not
yeah,
understand
it
the
would be
fucking
in
thing.
Korean. It would be
But I would
it
be
would be
there for it.
interesting though. It would be genuine. It would be I feel like that like first stream would get an ungodly amount of views from just everyone curious as to what sort of hell it was that there is just like a person streaming like VTubing from North Korea just to know
I would be like,
like, what that is, what that means.
crawling out of an alleyway like a drug dealer being like, hey, buddy, you want to join Saho?
The only issue is they would get harassed by a bunch of fucking chuds.
Oh,
Absolutely.
they would get
Absolutely.
harassed to the fucking moon. Oh my
Here's the
god.
thing, the harassment would be in English though. So all they have to do is just specifically make sure that they only read
Well,
Korean comments.
there would also be the South Korean
Oh,
harassers.
I forgot about
They would be
I
worse.
forgot about South Korea. That I I
You forgot
legit
about the entire nation of South
I
Korea.
forgot South Korea existed for a second.
Korea knows the one true Korea.
Listen, I have this I have this disease where I forget about fake Koreas. West Korean VTuber? What? Or was it? I don't know about Western or Eastern Korea.
Are you
I thought
trying
this
to
is
say
this like a
like,
cardinal fucking compass or whatever. Cardinal compass. I think
oh my
that's
god, it
redundant.
would be like the fucking anti-Chinese harassment from the whole Hololive debacle,
Hmm.
but turned up to 11. I wonder if Boy Boy would do a thing about it.
Oh, absolutely. Boy would make like a I became a VTuber in North Korea video. And then the entire video would not be about VTubing, it would be about US imperialism because that's what the North Korea video was.
God, the haircut. Chinese weebs get up to some fun shenanigans.
Hmm.
Ooh, funky. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. Listen, I
So
we started talking about VTubers from other countries and then we got into like some other shit. We started
eventually
talking
we
about
came all the way back home with the US esports VTuber. And
yes.
now uh as everything does, it all comes back to North Korea.
When are we gonna elect a VTuber president?
VTuber president of the United States.
Yeah.
Joe Biden VTuber when?
No, not Joe Biden. It has to be someone else. Someone
I
with a
feel like we
soul.
could get Bernie to do it.
For possible. Oh
Oh god.
God. Here's what we do when Bernie dies, because goddamn, that's gonna happen at some point. We just put Bernie in a VTuber, like fucking what is it? That fucking it's a trope
Like
in
Walt
media, but I do
Disney's head,
yeah, but
but of
except it's attached to it like literally just a VTuber. And Bernie walks around like the fucking Vocaloid holograms, like Tupac. Okay, so here's what we do: we take Bernie's head and we put it into the Tupac hologram, and then we have Bernie walk around as Tupac.
what the fuck?
I think that it would be really cool if Bernie was Tupac. Don't know why.
I hear Nepal has what a Marxist Leninist party?
Yeah, it probably.
Um, they should get a VTuber.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
I got a
I don't
date
know.
that was fun and I would really like to join. Okay,
Oh,
that's fine. Have a nice day,
have a good day.
Animoyan. Uh,
See ya.
bye bye.
It was fun while it lasted.
Well, anyway, we have to keep talking.
Yeah.
Isn't
Did you?
every time I hear the word MLM, I first think about multi-level marketing, and then I remember that Mao was a person.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
please, just call yourselves Maoists.
I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I hear MLM, I think about in oh shit. Hold on. That's behind everything. Let me pull that forward. Or
Uh,
here.
Animoyan
Fuck.
Art started following.
It
Thanks
sucks.
for taking my advice and
Thank
only
you.
following at the last possible
Yeah,
second.
oh my god.
Um,
Actually, a fluffy move. Thank you so much, Animoyan Arts. But yeah, what was I saying? I was talking about something.
Mao?
You were talking about Mao, and then when I hear the phrase MLM, in order I think of gay men, and then Marxist Leninism, and then multi-level marketing.
Okay. Like men loving men?
Yes, men loving men. That's the first thing I think of when I hear MLM. I was on Tumblr when that started getting fucking popular, and so it's stuck in my mind that that's what that meant. And so then I saw people who were like, I hate when an MLM contacts you, and I'm like, oh my god, is this homophobia?
Is this Red Scare?
All these MLMs in my DMs. Are you a man? Are you a gay man? Because that would explain why they're in your DMs. But no, it was actually.
I feel like this whole conversation's run its course. We could last 50 whole minutes on it. What's the next fucking talking point?
You sure you didn't want to go back to the fucking what was it? This?
Oh, okay,
Nope,
fine, fine,
not
fine.
that.
Here.
What? Why is Rob? Hold
Hey,
on.
Robbie! What the fuck are you doing here?
I'm sorry, that was technical difficulty.
Take them off!
Where was
I
it? It was this
I just
one.
went over to the next fucking. Okay, okay. I think this was the fucking Time Lord, Cockroach Time Lord. Um, quote, since when have you realized the flow of time?
Yes.
Can you explain to me what that means?
Um, well, so there's a flow of time, right? Like it
Yeah,
exists.
yeah.
Oftentimes, we forget that time exists, right? So sometimes you forget that time is a thing.
You do?
Yeah, that's a thing. And so, this VTuber is basically just there to be like, hey, you realize that time is flowing, right? And then you're like, oh, how'd I forget that time is a thing that
How did I
exists?
forget?
So that's what it means by realize the flow of time. It's you realize that time actually flows,
Yeah.
because it's a fact that
Next
you constantly rediscover.
next line, it says, ever since all life forms have been trapped and tortured. The
Ever
only
since when?
the only fucking time point this person's mentioned is when I realized the flow of time.
So every time you rediscover that time flows, you're actually causing a mass genocide on another planet, and that's what they're
Trapped
talking
and
about.
tortured.
Yeah. So that's what they're really talking. What happened? This VTuber tells you time exists, and then you say, "Please stop telling me that." Every time you tell me that, a fucking angel dies or whatever, and they're like really fucking evil. They love to watch things suffer, and that's exactly why they keep telling you about time.
Remember, I'm do be flowing.
And then immediately, 3 million children die in the blink of an eye. What a fucking asshole, honestly. Stop talking about time if it kills people.
Yeah, yeah. Also, get out from under my sink.
The sound their legs make when they run.
I've never seen a cockroach outside of the zoo.
Really? We
Yeah,
we get them a lot. We get a lot of cockroaches.
I know. I have another friend in Texas, and they constantly complain about cockroaches, and I'm like, what the fuck is a cockroach? Oh yeah, those things. Huh. We also don't get mosquitoes up here.
You don't. What? Hold on. Is it
I
like
have. I don't think I've ever been bitten by a mosquito.
that feels strange? I mean, like
There's quite a few
they
flies, but
hang
this
out
is
around
like
water, and so there should be. I'd assume that there would be a lot, but
one of the least bug infested places on Earth.
th- I
Surprisingly.
I'm moving. I'm literally barreling towards you right now.
Meanwhile, I feel like every time I look into somewhere else, it's like, oh god, there's so many mosquitoes. Where the fuck is there not mosquitoes?
Mosquitoes, they're everywhere. Honestly, I don't know how you don't get them. I feel like everywhere I've gone, there have been mosquitoes.
I I haven't seen one.
You, I This is so hard for me to conceptualize that there is an area of the world where mosquitoes just don't go. Mosquitoes are like the thing that kills people. So it surprises me that like there's anywhere on the planet where they just aren't, except like I guess
And
the North Pole.
and this is why I'm immortal. Well,
but not the
soon the
south
North
one.
Pole is going to be fucking swarmed by mosquitoes because A, global warming, and B, apparently Sweden is already a mosquito-filled hell. So they go up north.
I see. Yeah, so exactly my point. I don't know I don't know how there's any place anywhere where there aren't mosquitoes. If like Sweden can get mosquitoes, then it's not like the cold. So like what the fuck? Why mosquitoes should be everywhere. Why do you have it so good? Huh?
Uh,
Explain yourself. Real quiet, huh? Real quiet. Now that you have to explain why you get to live the good life while I'm literally being sucked dry.
I mean, I still live in America, so I'm being sucked dry in other ways.
Valid. Valid. All right. Did you want to talk about any of the other characters? I think you went through everyone down the list except for Civilization, was it?
No, Civilization was the first one I complained about.
Civilization's
Civilization is proof
the
of
one with the
mankind's
owls, right?
footsteps. That was the first one I talked about in specific,
I
with the paper bag.
I see. This is a different image than the one that we started with, so I got confused. But yeah, it goes in a different order than
I
the
don't
first
remember
image.
the quotes from the other
Did you go over
three.
nature?
Nature here. Let me like
Yeah.
actually open the video. Um,
We're still reviewing this because it's comical
God,
how much you hate it. It's like there's no better content than to watch
it's
you watch the video because it's funny how much you hate it.
it's like okay, Genshin Impact. I'm bringing them up. Uh,
I do know Genshin Impact.
they had a trailer. That was a chapter preview trailer, which previewed
Okay.
all of the chapters that are going to be in the game. Um, and it was kind of like this. They had Dane Sleeth as the narrator. You know him?
I not by name.
Okay. Maybe you haven't gotten that. Well, Dane Sleeth is the narrator for all of the Genshin Impact advertisements.
I see. So I have seen an Genshin Impact advertisement before.
Okay. Yeah. Smooth voice. But basically, how the ad goes is they show there's a little preamble and epilogue bit. Those are different. But the main part is there's this little like splash art of the character. It's the same art that you'll get when you pull a character.
Mm-hmm.
And it's animated. And there's the chapter title. And Dane Sleeve says like a little sentence about what it's going to be about. And the art's slightly animated, like
Mm-hmm.
animated in that way where they put it in through like I don't know, Photoshop instead of drawing frames.
I see.
Uh, and that's kind of exactly like how this HoloLive ad was, but they didn't fuck it up.
Oh, I see. I see.
Like there would be for Liyue, there was Ningguang there. I don't remember the quote. I only know this ad so much because I've I've gotten into the deep fucking lore. Um,
You're one of those Genshin players.
yes, I am.
The one that
Yes, I am.
actually cares
Yes, I.
and doesn't just play it to pull gotcha.
Yeah, I do. I care about the story, and I spend hours looking at fucking murals and rocks.
I'll
Eh.
admit, when I first started playing Genshin, I picked up every book that I could find, and then I started trying to read them, and there's too many fucking books.
It's like Skyrim amount of books.
Yeah, I could not possibly read all of those books.
Hey, you know Shinkshu?
No. I actually
Okay.
maybe that's just because I forgot.
Do you know albedo?
Yes.
Okay, well, apparently Shinkshu wrote a book that's really popular in Inazuma, and albedo illustrated it. And you can actually buy that book in the Inazuman bookstore, which I love how they put a fucking bookstore in. Anyway, I I found what is the what's the brown skins one thing? I
What?
forgot.
Oh, you mean what they represent?
Space. They represent space.
Yes.
Okay. Their quote is, "Where does the difference lie between 0 and 1?"
What? What does that mean?
0 is nothing, and 1 is 1. Math is quite literally the
difference
only
it
fucking
difference
constant.
difference in a mathematical sense also means subtraction. So what is the difference? Where does the difference lie between 0 and 1? Would effectively
-1.
mean what is 0 minus 1? And the answer is -1, so it doesn't lie between them.
Yeah, but math is quite literally the only fucking constant. You cannot philosophy this shit.
Yeah.
Um, and then the only way to save the void is to validate the existence of space.
What? Why are we saving the void?
What is the void here? What
What?
is space?
When did we agree to save the void? I'd like that doesn't sound like something we'd want to save, right? Am I?
What does validate the existence of space mean?
Well, space is really insecure, so we just try to validate them as much as possible.
Okay, okay. Got it. Also, this person's why is there so okay, so this person is gold, blue, black, white, red details, light blue orb, pink orbs, blue orbs, like cum orbs, I guess. They're kind of fucking pearly colored. And then there's like an orange space crab and a bunny, and an MS Paint dragon
Hold on, I'm
in a
gonna
gold
zoom
ring.
in. I'm gonna actually zoom in on
Okay,
this
okay, okay.
so I can fucking see what the fuck.
Look at the fucking thing in the it just it
This this looks
the
very
fuck is it?
strange. The
Like,
stream looks weird right now.
who cares? Zoom all the way in on that gold ring.
Okay, hold on.
That's just
Oh,
fucking superimposed next to her.
let me zoom even further. Oh, I gotta
God,
like finagle a little bit. I think this is the max. Nope, not the max. I'm gonna
there is
really
no
zoom.
Mac. Okay, okay. I think this is probably zoomed in enough, and you can bring. Oh my fucking god, it's massive. Oh my god, these people are bigger than I am.
This
Okay,
is a
look at
really
this
low
fucking.
quality image too. Like, look at how fucking stupid this looks.
Look at this fucking MS Paint fucking thing is. Who?
It looks like the fucking dumb like mascots that they or not the like when you try to make like an animation for like a corporate entity and they're like just get us something that like fits exactly these like weird esoteric descriptions and you end up making just like a very sleek but obviously meaningless design and that's what that looks like.
This looks like a toddler made it. Like, why do the arms get thin at the elbows? They used a brush that got thin at either
Well,
end
you see,
and
it's
drew it
actually
in.
that's a compliant mechanism. So instead of using
God.
like ball joints the way that our arms do, it actually just bends like the actual material that it's made out of.
Okay. Um. Oh, I just noticed. Birthmark on top right shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
3 stars. Another fucking color.
Well, you can't really see them here because
Oh, and the eyes are
this
yellow.
image sucks ass. I'm
No,
actually
I
gonna
can see
check
them.
to see.
They're literally like 3 pixels on the screen right now.
Is there?
Oh my god.
Let me see if I can find a better version of this image. Genuinely.
Too many fucking. What the fuck?
All right, large. Please
The
give me
people
a large image.
the people who made these designs were on drugs.
Yeah, almost certainly yes. Okay. This is really gonna get huge. So.
Okay, maybe remove the first picture first. The Chaos Comp's head is still right next to
All
me,
right.
breathing over my shoulder.
Well, it's the highest quality I could get, but like,
Okay, this seems high enough quality.
yeah,
Holy
you,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah!
its dumb little fucking face. Look at
What the like
that.
you and
What the fuck? What does that have to do with space?
and it's
What the fuck?
no.
What is
What
that?
is it?
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Everything on this person's design has a 1 pixel wide black border, but this fucking snake thing doesn't. Wait,
No.
did they give the snake a shadow?
Where? On the
Wait,
hair?
look at the snake's right hand. It's right.
Okay.
Right behind it, there's just a dark outline of the hand.
I I see what you mean, and that's not the shadow of the hair either.
It's on like the blue wall. Where is the light coming from in this picture, and why did they only shade
Oh,
this
oh
thing's
my
hand?
fucking god! I actually hold on. I thought you were talking about near the hair, but hold on. Oh fuck! I can't zoom in further. I unfortunately, but like it is right there.
Yeah,
It's just this really faint outline on the blue wall. Why did they add
I
that?
feel like they made the shadow look like everything's on the same layer
You can
because
also
the
see
shadow
like
difference.
the shadows here on the like
Yeah,
actual character.
the shadow, the difference offset between the blue orb and the wall and the snake thing and the wall is the same, so it looks like they're all on the same layer. Um, which is probably because to make the shadow, they copied the whole
Yeah,
image, moved it over an inch, and then uncolored it.
and just made it faded.
Yeah, so that's me complaining about that person. Who's next?
I think
Uh,
you went through a lot of them.
nature.
Nature. This is the person that. Yeah.
This person has the best art. Like
Yes, I agree. I
genuinely,
agree. I agree.
wow. This is a
Nature's pretty.
this is a really good art. I'm not gonna complain about this one. It's just nice.
I like Nature's design because it actually genuinely reminds me of like Genshin Impact's Traveler.
Okay, Lumine.
What? What?
I just don't see the resemblance. Rising intonation.
It's just it has the same kind of design
Okay.
a little bit.
Um, her
It's
her her
reminiscent.
freaking quote is intellects have long been receiving
Fuck.
blessings from Mother Nature. It's also human nature to abandon appreciation. Like, okay, this is the quote that
Just going over the costume.
I kind of fucking get it. What the hell is up with this person's leg
Oh yeah, this
thing?
was the one that had their feet out. Like
Okay,
okay,
they
so
have
like
their feet out,
here's the
which
thing. I want to say this just before we get too far into it. Before the actual models were fully like released, like there was a teaser where they showed them in shadow, and almost the first thing that the people on r/hololive noticed was that this one had their feet out before they noticed anything else. like
Hey,
literally anything else about the image. They were like, by the way, when I was looking at the feet for whatever reason, I noticed that they don't have shoes on, and that's pretty hot actually.
hopefully this one's not just made to pander to foot fetishists. But okay. Look at the top of the one leg thing.
The
I don't
top,
know what to call it anymore. Um,
this one, okay, here.
yeah, yeah. There's just one part of it there's just a hole in it.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's.
that would rip.
It's not even this. It's not even over the knee or any. Oh shit, Lilac, you fucking hold on. Let me, so we can see. Oh, also this fucking dumbass. Ugh, I hate it. I'll fix that before next stream.
They started following. Yay!
Thank you, Lilac.
Whoa!
Back to the hollow image.
Back to me complain. That leg thing would rip. And the little golden rock, whilst it does look nice, that would be uncomfortable,
It's
given how tight
this
the
is
pants around
especially
it are.
weird because like the knee is down here, which means
I
like
mean, I'm fine with it
what
not being
purpose
over
does
the
that
knee.
hole serve though? Like why?
I
Why
don't
is it there?
fucking know. It's just design. Anyway, the quote they gave that I read out earlier, it kind of, I think what it's trying to say is nature good, we ain't respecting it, but they said it in the most fucking stick up their ass way. Actually, you can see how far the stick went up the ass because you can see it coming out of the sides of this person's head.
Yeah, it went all the way up. Let me see
Other
if I
than
can
that, this
shrink this
person's fine.
image.
But
Oh
I,
shit! I didn't realize that that was like a transparent cloth
oh my
on
god, look at that.
what? Was there something over here?
Everything's like
These
10
knees
seconds
are a little
behind.
bit weird. Or I guess they're just like a
Yeah,
little muscular. Is that it?
they kind of look muscular, but the sides of them, the insides of them, like bulge out
Okay,
strangely
here.
far.
I'm gonna try and shrink this image.
No, no, it's fine. It's fine. We
I'm
we can we just look at the feet. Um, those shoes look okay. So but
damn. This is a huge ass fuck. This is a huge ass fucking image. Just trying to shrink it.
and every time you shrink it, butt comes into frame.
But its debut.
It's butt.
Okay. Oh, god damn.
They-
It's so big. I'm
Okay, are
trying to make
those
it so that it. Yeah?
okay? What is fucking civilization's here's shoes? Because they kind of look like sandals at the bottom. Oh my god, the image keeps fucking shaking. I can't. I
I am attempting to make it like so that we can look at all of their. Okay, this
okay,
is like
okay, but
okay.
currently I'm talking about
Uh,
shoes.
wait, hold on. They both have their fucking feet out. Why are two of them shoeless?
Uh, uh, uh,
Is Hololive really going
money,
into this like fucking this feet
money,
fetish
money.
stuff?
Pay me $5,000 and I'll show you this picture of feet someone drew, and I'll say it's mine.
What? Why are two of like I understand why maybe nature is like like elves they have that like nature thing and they don't have their shoes on so they can touch grass or
What
whatever.
elves have you been?
It's a whole thing. I can't get into it right now, but like there's a thing where it's like if you're associated with
Puree
nature,
L into elf foot fetish erotica.
I will put the collar on you if you ever say that again. As I
I
was saying. So like I understand why like because like things associated like characters associated with nature, they tend to like take their shoes off so they can feel the grass between their toes or whatever. But like space, right?
Space's legs must be cold.
Why does space? not have shoes on? Why is that? Why?
Their legs look cold, like especially because they're just like wearing like
And the
a
rest of them have
swimsuit
shoes on.
bottom.
The rest of them don't let their feet hang out. This must be a fucking marketing ploy to get foot fetishists into the fucking like, right? There's no other
It must
explanation for
be.
that.
And the MS Paint dragon is to get MS Paint fetishists into it.
For people that really like shitty fucking dragons that look like absolute dog ass. And then we have Mousy
Um,
over here. Oh, sorry, it's Rat. As it's
Rat's
yeah.
design is too I don't like the asymmetry on the hair. It freaks me out.
How is she
What's up with their hair?
chaos? How is chaos associated with rats? Are rats particularly chaotic creatures?
Rats and fire. This this looks like someone I'd find at a rave trying to be edgy, calling themselves Chaos.
Yeah.
I've clearly never been to a rave. Also, you're obscuring the person we talk to's entire face with your massive hair buns,
I do
which
have
are bigger
massive hair
than my
buns.
head somehow.
They're pretty fucking big.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm fucking around with the image.
I can tell. But
Hey,
why?
if I position my head exactly like this, you can see all of their faces, so it's good.
Buddy, just move it over. We're talking about the rat.
We're talking about the rat alone. All right, here. Let me zoom in too.
No, no, just move it over. No fucking zooming.
I don't know. I like the chaotic feel of having to zoom in and out every time.
I'm never going to get off of this wild ride. Okay, okay, okay. She has these baggy clothes, and then the rest of her is skimpy clothes. I don't get it. And
I
there's stuffed
kind of get
rats
it.
on her
I
hip,
kind of get it.
and her. Have you seen a rat tail? Those things are thick. This
Yes,
thing
this
is
is
like
it's a little too thin. I'll say that.
fucking
I touch
stupid
rats a lot,
impersonation of a
so
rat tail.
I know what
Also, your
rats are
mouth
like.
is moving, but I'm not hearing you.
Why aren't you hearing me? What the fuck?
PP, can you talk?
Oh no. Is there a Discord issue?
PP?
Fuck!
On my end.
Alright, am I back?
Oh shit, it is something on my end.
Ah, that you dumbass. Oh, fuck you. I actually left the call.
Okay, you talk. I'm gonna mute myself.
Hello. Ah, fuck. Dumbass. Alright, so I was saying that I kind of get this, and Fluffy may not understand, but I kind of get like the design it being a little baggy. It's a rat character, and so they're obviously trying to make it like a kind of cute-ish character. Weirdly enough, they made it a rat. However, they definitely want you to think of a mouse when you see them, especially because of like the ears, and also the fact that like mice are considered cute and rats aren't. So like they want you to think of her like she's a mouse, but she's actually supposed to be a rat. And so moving forward, we'll pretend that she's a mouse because it makes my point make more sense. So she's supposed to be like tiny and cute, kind of
One
like a
moment, I
mouse.
have to go get my extra headphone.
All right, Fluffy. But like, I kind of get why they chose baggy clothes as a way to accentuate. Um, hmm. Now I'm kind of rethinking it a little bit. It could have something to do with her theme of chaos potentially. I don't know how to explain it, but baggy clothes kind of feel chaotic in a weird sort of way. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to play up two aspects. The first being that she's super cute, and the second being that she's super chaotic. But the thing is that, like, those two kind of conflict with each other in a way that they may not have fully understood or expected. And so they tried to overemphasize cute, and that absolutely took away from the chaotic feel entirely. She does not feel very chaotic at all, and kind of just looks like she was designed to be as cute as possible, and nothing else. It feels to be like a very half-assed attempt at trying to make a chaotic character, but that's just my personal feelings. I ran out of fucking clothing to talk about. All right, what else? I'm still in awe of the fact that they really had the gall to put out two fucking barefooted VTubers. Like that has to be a fetish because there's no reason why both of them would be barefoot. That would be a gimmick that you use for one of them, and it would most likely be nature. The fact that they chose to do it on two of them means that they were trying to like cater to some fucking audience or something. I just I do not personally understand why they want to cater to foot fetishists. Aw, damn. There are more things that I wanted to talk to Fluffy about. Fluffy, please come back. Oh, what does that mean you're back, or did your mic just fucking freak out? I guess that just means the mic freaked out. What else? Or what other? Fuck, I always do this. I try to grab the image.
Okay,
The,
I'm back.
you're back.
Uh,
I talked about the feet again.
what is it with you and feet?
I just I have a personal distaste. It's like the opposite of a foot fetish, where if I see something that's supposed to cater to a foot fetish, it makes me want to talk about how bad that is.
I've got For some reason my headphone just suddenly stopped working. And now I have the one I have to manually hold to my ear,
Mm-hmm.
the singular one.
Oh no, that like I think it was last night you were talking about how like your headphone started working in the other ear again. Was that
Yeah,
correct? And then
it
like
did.
it did.
And then
I was just saying, and did it like? Is it still working? Are there more
no, it
issues
just
with that?
stopped, obviously. It,
Oh, that's what it. I thought you grabbed a different headset and you were using a different headset because I didn't think that you were in this call with the broken headset that had an ear that was finicky.
I don't have any other headsets besides these two.
I see. Well, I guess that's that then.
I
So
can only ever hear anything through one ear.
it was working and then it just cut out and now you have one ear again.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's no good.
Okay.
I think that we've said all we need to say about the Hololive.
Yeah, I think I
I think
could complain
we
about
may
them for hours, but
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
I feel like we
What's the next
overstayed our
talking
welcome.
point?
The next thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that Minecraft, right?
It
We
exists?
No, we haven't been on the Minecraft server in a while, and
Okay.
I tried to organize a collab with Robbie, but we ended up doing just the jungle hunt. And honestly, I feel like it might be a good idea for us to finish the jungle hunt as well. But I also want to do some shit in the like actual Minecraft server. In particular, I wanted to ask you about the castle you were building on the hill.
I was just like, shit, I haven't done anything all stream except dig a hole
Mm-hmm.
diagonally. I should do something. So I just was like, what's the easiest thing to build? Castle, obviously.
I see. Well, as much as it may have come from literally nowhere, I feel like it might be a good idea now to finish the castle so it's not just an eyesore on the hill. And then we might actually be able to like turn that castle into a fucking thing. Another thing that I wanted to do was to finish the nether base because it's only like half done.
Okay.
So I
I
wanted
mean,
hmm?
you'll have to make sure the actual server works then.
Yeah, the server works just fine.
Okay.
The only reason we were having issues with Robbie was because Robbie's internet connection to the server was bad. So the connection between Robbie's computer and the server is not good, but it works just the
And
same.
um, I mean, if we have an actual server, I think it should be one that everyone can connect to.
Yeah, like the only reason we're using the server that I have is because it's the
Anyway,
only one.
what an interesting talking point for
That
people
wasn't
who
the fucking talking point. I was asking you, dumbass, if you wanted to do a collab or something on the Minecraft server where we finish the castle.
when
Uh, Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah,
When on Thursday?
well,
Um, I can do things between 1:30 and 6 probably.
I see. Okay.
This is in
That
my time, the
yeah,
true
yeah,
time.
yeah. 1:30 the true time. My
Also,
god.
this might be like a thing to discuss after the stream's over.
I thought that I just wanted to ask you about it.
Okay,
They also came out with the new just today they came out with the new experimental snapshot, and they ironed out a lot of the features. So now 1.18 looks really good. They made the rivers significantly wider and significantly deeper, and they made mountains work a lot better, and
okay.
that looks really fun. So I might actually do that too on a different stream, just exploring around the new terrain because it looks really fun.
Becoming a wannabe Filza.
Okay, so I will personally admit that if it were up to me and solely up to me, I would play basically nothing but Minecraft on stream. I like playing Minecraft, alright?
I can tell.
It's a fun game, and I like it. So why is that a fucking problem, huh? Why does that offend you?
I mean, it doesn't offend me per se.
Oh, I see, I see. All right. It's just you sounded a little judgmental when you said I can tell. It sounded like you were trying to tell me
How dare you like things? Credit
cringe.
wants and needs. Yeah. Just go live on under a rock.
I mean, what was it that I was it in the like general chat, or was it in on him on his fucking stream where oh, I think it was an on stream. Okay, so I I was going to talk about it, but I guess it's not something that uh I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Person who was literally living under a rock, are you referring to?
Yes, the person in Ane stream who like came in and was asking questions about literally everything. Like every single topic that got brought up about like media, like famous media, like things that like everyone knew about, and they were like
What is a
what is
turf?
what yeah, yeah, that was what is a turf? Who is J.K. Rowling? What is Harry Potter? Like that when you said go live under a rock, that's the first thing I thought of, and I was like, if I end up like that person, completely and totally disconnected to the point of not knowing what J.K. Rowling or turfs are, then I'd rather not live under a rock personally.
I just realized I have the ability to cause massive echo just by taking this headphone and putting it near the mic.
Go ahead, fucking do it. Let's see what it sounds like.
Is it working? I
No.
actually no.
Ah! Okay, it works when I talk. Oh god. Okay, it doesn't work when you talk. It works when I talk.
I am immune.
So if I talk well, that's don't that hurts. That sucks ass. I thought it would be funny, but no, it's not funny. It's just bad. God damn.
I mean, you're gonna have to tell me when to stop.
Stop. I'm crying.
I have a make puree a cry button.
Yeah, you really do.
It's
You
gonna be
always
hard.
press it. You know, like during the Minecraft stream when you fucking everything you did made me cry.
Yeah, yeah. Too many metachlorians you had.
That's cortisol.
Metachlorians.
Okay. All right,
You're going to
midichlorians.
end up hating sand.
I already hate sand.
Why?
Um, I don't. I was just trying to be edgy.
I thought you would have said the thing, but okay.
No, I have never watched the fucking prequels. I'm not a dweeb. I'm not a fucking nerd.
I haven't either, but it's coarse, rough, and it gets everywhere. My God, you literally have been living under a rock.
It's
Do
not
you
a
know what a
rock.
turf is?
I'm telling you right now, Star Wars is for absolute fucking virgins, and I am a Giga Chad, so that's the reason why I don't understand the reference.
Oh my God, Purea, a Giga Chad?
I subscribe to a Sigma
Wow,
male grind set, and that's why I
you're
have
hurting.
on on Instagram. I have all those fucking entrepreneurial fucking Instagram pages, the dumb memes where they like. I don't think any of them make any fucking sense, but
I'm
they
embarrassed
think
to
that
be
they're
involved with
important. What?
Sigma male. Oh,
Sigma male grind set.
oh no, please.
There's
What's the
apparent.
next topic? What's the next fucking topic?
The next topic is the fact I think they made a new Sigma, like something above Sigma. I think it's fucking what is it? There's a different one. It's like Gamma or something.
I tried to get away from the Sigma, but then you pulled me right back in.
All right, fine. I guess that's that then. We're no more Sigma male. No more Giga Chad.
Yeah, no.
The
I
next
have
topic.
sour experiences with those words.
The next topic is that knowing how much you hate Twitter and how much you also tune in to like the VTubing culture on Twitter. Are there any new memes that I should know about since the
I
fucking
haven't
collar?
been on Twitter in weeks.
You finally gave up.
I gave the fuck up. It hurts my streams. I get less people now,
I see.
but I can't. I can't fucking do it.
You just had to give up for your sanity.
Yeah.
I'd like to take this time to talk about what aspects of Twitter really were the last straw, or was it just like a building thing where the same old shit just got too old eventually?
Every moment I spend on Twitter is a moment of rage.
I see.
You could send an innocuous tweet like, I like pasta, and I would get angry.
I see.
It's
You hate the format of Twitter, the
I
ability
hate
to
all
just the
the fucking what's happening thing in the side that has hashtag Galaxy Z Fold 3 5G. Who the fuck off? Galaxy, your folding phones suck.
well, that's a given, but is there anything specific about Twitter that you hate, or is it really just the way that Twitter exists, everything
All of
that it
it, what
is?
it does to people, honestly, it makes people fucking gremlins, just monsters. Like, if if I hear one more person complain about left Twitter again, I I'll
that is a big thing. I know. Okay, so what was it? It was a couple days ago. ContraPoints put out a new video, and boy howdy, if you're on left Twitter, every time ContraPoints makes a video, everyone wants to fucking shit on it because it ContraPoints is like a little bit of a lib, a little bit maybe a bit generous.
and that's also kind of like her fucking fault, given how much she fucking complains about three trans and
Yeah.
a cattier profile
Mm-hmm.
pictures yelling at her. Boo fucking who?
She ContraPoints uh, is real bad, especially because ContraPoints made a video about how due to her personal distaste for cat ear trans women, she became an even more transphobic and homophobic person and internalized it to the point of actually causing herself personal trauma due to the fact that she is also gay. And then in the next video, she dressed up as a cat ears trans woman and made fun of them.
The
And she titled the video "Cringe" and made the whole video about cringe culture and like an analysis of it.
I don't think about ContraPoints a lot. She's just not worth it, but the aesthetic, I think, was the title of the video.
Yes, I think.
She dresses up as an Uwunya Catier's trans person,
Hmm.
which, okay, whatever. Do whatever you want. And she's doing it as an example of how not to do transing, having them walk stupidly in combat boots. Uh, and and then she walks how to actually be aesthetic in high heels and shit,
That's
and it's worse.
automatically
Cringe culture
concerning.
is rooted in ableism and people's hate of those who are autistic.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. Also, hi, Crow Jays.
Hello.
ContraPoints cringe.
ContraPoints is cringe. ContraPoints has a lot of fucking issues. Anyway, the specific most recent video was particularly bad because Contra made like a whole segment about how the revolution is utopian idealism and that it actually leads to jealousy amongst the proletariat that leads to them doing a French Revolution. Everyone gets under the guillotine.
And jealousy leads to anger.
Yeah,
And anger leads to the dark side.
you're making another fucking dweeb reference.
Don't call me a dweeb as you're currently in full anime girl get up.
Okay, it's different.
It's
It's
just weeb,
meaningfully
not
different.
dweeb.
There's a difference.
Between weeb and
Shut
dweeb.
up. You're also an anime girl.
I am, but I don't care.
Listen, I'm an elitist. When it comes to anime, it's good, but when it comes to Star Wars, it's bad.
Okay.
These are the distinctions that I make.
ContraPoints isn't worth giving time to.
Yeah, that's the thing. The leftist Twitter gives her a lot of time to like fucking absolutely fucking tear into her and like talk about her constantly. And then there's always every like I think half the people will be complaining. Half the other people will be complaining about the fact that people are complaining by being like why do you guys still watch ContraPoints? Like actually, we all know what ContraPoints is like. We know that it's just going to make us mad. Why are you doing this to yourselves? And
I haven't.
why are you getting
I,
mad on Twitter now?
yeah. And then there's ContraPoints, Queen of Complainers.
Mhm. Get victim complex about being told that she may have done something wrong.
Yeah.
potentially. Yeah, no, there's a lot wrong with
I, I think that's enough ContraPoints.
Okay, I was just talking about like Twitter drama that I saw recently, because I'm not on Twitter all that much, so like that's like I hopped on Twitter once and that was the fucking drama that I got.
Your face tracking's being a tad bit
My
inconsistent again.
my face tracking is being weird. I hate when it goes open mouth and then stops moving.
I can see the moment that it stops because it like clicks into position.
Yeah, it does. It just kind of
Possibly.
goes.
It looks like your hair's getting squished when you look up.
I think that might have been because I did the live 2D rigging myself, and so like if I look up, then you can see some mistakes that I made when rigging it, where it looks like my hair just gets squished rather than moving up. So yeah, I maybe it'll be better if I get a professional rigging.
Maybe. Uh,
What?
what now?
Is there anything that you wanted to talk about?
Um, I forgot about it after complaining about HoloLive for nearly an hour.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, the thing I mentioned before we started, the whole Depresso Espresso happened, so,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I could talk like, we're fucked.
About
Look at climate change.
yeah,
No one's doing anything. Driving me insane. God, we're still putting down new pipelines. And that will be the whole, it'll be
yeah.
the whole conversation. Just me saying a sentence that is bad and then going, ah!
And the worst part about that is I have nothing to follow it up with, meaning that that would be like the bummer end of the stream, effectively. It would be like
20 whole minutes of me just saying shitty
climate
things.
change is going to kill us all. The elites are going to piss on our graves and dance, and then they're going to die too because they have absolutely no fucking forethought. And then the
We
earth
have the ability to stop climate change. It's just fucking capitalism's in the way.
and so like that's the end of stream. Bye guys, and that's how we leave it off effectively is what it's going to be.
Yeah, this is why I can't be political, because all my politics is just, look at that, that sucks.
Uh-huh.
Ah!
I mean, to be fair, everything sucks ass all the time. Everything is real bad.
So that's why I don't have any talking
I
points.
see, because of the depression that's set in. All right, talking point number one that I grabbed just at random. A Twitch streamer had to fucking go to the hospital after streaming for 21 hours.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
that one is the first fucking thing that I saw when I opened my phone and Google was like, "You want this news story?" Oh, it was Linkus 7. Holy shit, I actually know about Linkus 7. Linkus
Think it's
7 had to go to the fucking hospital.
I don't know who that is.
Link it Linkus 7 does a lot of speedrunning for Zelda and Mario, and they're like friends with like Small Ant and Point Crow and stuff. And apparently they streamed too hard and fucking went to the hospital.
Zoinks, matey. Wait, this is why I just said, you're saying a thing that is bad, and I'm just saying zoinks.
Yeah, that well, that sure does suck, doesn't it? Oh my god, a man is in the hospital. Fluffy.
Zoinks.
Okay, so he was
I
playing.
actually use zoinks in my day-to-day lexicon, and it kind of makes me sound really insincere.
Yeah, he was okay. So he
Like,
was.
someone can say, oh my god, my wife died from cancer, and I'll be like, oh,
Zoinks.
that's horrible.
well,
Zoinks.
well, jeepers. Shit, my face tracking
Gee
is weird
willikers,
again.
that is not the bee's knees.
All right, Linkus was making his way through Breath of the Wild and enjoying a successful stream when the situation quickly became troubling as the streamer began to experience heart palpitations live on air. Displaying clear breathing difficulties, Linkus ended their stream abruptly to ensure paramedics were dispatched to his home. So he had a fucking people.
Zoinks,
So
matey.
many fans thought he had experienced a panic attack as the result of palpitations. However, others feel that it was possible it was a blood clot due to extended streaming and the effects on his body. So he effectively had like a heart attack, right? Like
My God.
live on stream and had to go to the hospital. This is like a
Jesus
this is a fucking guy.
Christ.
I don't tune into him all that often, but I do watch his streams, and like this happened very recent. I'm actually in awe of the fact that this happened to someone who I watch.
Zoinks, matey.
That I thought this was gonna be a more. You know what? I was about to say the dumbest fucking thing. I I'll say it. I was about to say I thought this would be a more lighthearted story. About a streamer that went to the hospital. I
Dreamer goes to the hospital. Ooh, wow, this is
Isn't
entertaining.
that wacky?
I wonder if he got free sandwiches.
God damn. I'm getting really bad news stories too, because the next story is about a cat that went to the hospital.
Wait, a cat. What fucking news are you looking at? There's shit happening in the world. We can't be worrying about cat.
It's a Reddit news story. It's one of those fucking I got
Oh,
I've
ow.
got a fucking Reddit
No,
thing.
not Reddit.
Oh, unfortunately, the next news story was about the HoloLive Council announcement, and we already talked
They
that
made a
one to
news
death.
story about it.
Yes, Anime News Network has a whole fucking article about the new announcement and everything
An
around
article.
it
Hey,
culturally.
there's some new streamers out. How do they extend this into an article?
Well, like okay, so like it's Anime News Network. They're not known for like always having something meaningful to talk about. And also Hololive is like the biggest thing really in anime right now, or at least the anime sphere. So
That's sad.
they had to make a fucking article about it, and they didn't really have much else to go off of except you can see that these characters have certain themes that they represent, and also
The fuck does the rat represent?
chaos.
No, like that you can see. What does the fucking article say about the rat?
Okay, I'll actually read the article, and I'll see what the article says about the rat.
Isn't
Ahem. Verbatim from the article. Hakos Bales was designed by Kaguya Luna, character designed by Mika Picasso. She is the very concept of chaos, birthed by the world itself. That's all it has to say about her. That's
I
that's that's
fucking
it.
god. The cons
Okay,
chaos.
this is a really fucking short article. It goes introduction to all of the characters individually, and then the like last bit is just this. The first generation of HoloLive performers debuted in 2018. What relevance does that have to do with this is HoloLive EN, first of all, not HoloLive JP. Secondly, why do we have to be reminded of when the fucking first generation of HoloLive JP debuted? Why is that relevant information? This is the worst article I've ever read. I hate this article. I hate this fucking article. It's all meaningless info. None of this matters. It's not It's all just a bunch of random Hololive trivia facts, like genuinely. The article introduces the new characters and then goes off about random trivia facts about Hololive.
Is it going to say like how these characters may affect the market?
No. It literally it says Hololive started in 2018. Ever since then, 50 streamers are now in Hololive. Hololive
How many
EN,
characters do they
huh?
release per year
Oh, per
in with
year,
Harlow?
5 to 10, I think, per year.
5 to 10.
Yeah,
When will we reach HoloLive saturation?
probably about 100.
100.
So we've got
And
5 more years, I think.
zoinks, Scoob.
But yeah, no, like the article, it's all Hololive trivia and nothing else. The only thing contained in the article is Hololive trivia, and that's it.
This is a VTuber version of the .com bubble.
Yeah. Anime News Network, I don't think it has ever had anything meaningful to say, genuinely. Ever. It's all just fucking gobbledygook and fucking random trivia facts that no one cares about. Hey, did you know in this one scene in ReZero, the animator's messed up and his eye turns green for 1 frame? Awesome. When did I ask?
You clicked on an Anime News Network article.
that
That's when
that's
you
your
asked.
fault. This goes back to the Contra thing. You clicked on a Contra video. You asked to be angry. You clicked on an Anime News Network article. You literally consented to being angered the second that you did that.
Is there any news story that like actually affects things?
Um, the Pets of Minecraft Dungeons is an article that I got.
Oh my god, your
I get
news is
my news.
so
It
frivolous.
sucks ass. It's never anything meaningful. I never get political news. I get random shit news about fucking random shit on the internet.
I feel like this is part of propaganda.
Yeah, I'll
Make
admit
people think about cats and stuff.
the most meaningful news that I get consistently is that I get news about like scientific discoveries and shit like that. Like I got this one
And
here.
that's there to make people think, wow, the world is good, we are progressing.
Yeah, and that's literally like I get.
I mean,
Did you
I
know?
no shame to the
Yeah,
scientists here. They're cool.
yeah. I get articles like literally the only two articles I get on my newsfeed is did you know these 10 cool facts about Marvel's Shin Godzilla or or whatever, the Marvel version of Shin Godzilla. And
You
then
need a new news feed.
and the only other type of article I get is scientific discovery. And sometimes they're dubious. It's like one study found the potential of life on Mars, and then every scientist in the world went, maybe not that study, actually. But I still get the feed for like the story, even though it was debunked or something.
Why get a get a better news, please.
I'm I'm actually in awe. The story after, so I didn't mention it, but I did get like a scientific story. The story under that is literally just an image of Zubat with stripper heels on, and that's it. That's the story.
It's the news equivalent of a shit post.
It really is. I can't I can't believe this isn't. I'm getting a new. I'm throwing out my entire fucking news feed. It sucks
I would be
ass.
better off reading Jacobin.
How about we read? Dare I say it? How about we read Lovecraft again?
No,
Come
God,
on,
no.
that'll be it.
I
We'll do
burned
it.
away any goodwill I got from the debut on that. I'm not
That was the first thing you did after the debut, wasn't it?
biggest mistake of my life.
Yeah. So yeah, my newsfeed sucks ass. And
Yeah, it does. How did you let it get to there? I thought you were like smart or something.
I don't click on the news articles because none of them are interesting, and Google keeps serving me random bullshit.
Okay, then go somewhere else.
Like, what do you mean go somewhere else? Go somewhere else for my news, or just
Yes.
drop my phone and leave where I currently am?
Both.
I'm gonna
Just
start.
fucking go.
I'm gonna start getting my news from Yahoo, and I'm also gonna move to Panama.
Why Panama?
I mean, like it's the thinnest part of the Central America. There's a canal.
Also mosquitoes.
Oh, there are lots of mosquitoes. There's lots of. Oh. You know what? For the end of this stream, let's come up with new names for mosquitoes.
For 5 whole minutes?
Yes, 5 minutes. We come up with with new names. I
Mosquitoes, easy boys,
ski ski.
moskies, fuckface aces, bitches, uh, little death goblins, bloodsuckers, discount vampires, dollar store Dracula.
Cockroach vampires.
Have you seen a cockroach before?
I'm just saying, like they're bugs, so it's like related.
As the most surface level fucking analysis. At that point, I could say that I could say fucking Orochrony vampires because that person looks kind of like a bug.
You're right. And honestly, I feel like that's probably the best name for mosquitoes.
Orochrony vampires.
Drop the vampires. Just call them what they are.
Orochrony. Just all
Why are their names so hard to pronounce?
Orochrony. Nanashi Mume.
I think what
Aren't these
happened.
EN VTubers?
Yes, they are. They're English language VTubers.
To come to America, you have to be named American. Orochrony, you are now Burger McHotdog. Nanashi, you are now Freedom the Third.
Free. Why the third? What
There were
happened
two
to the
others.
first two? I see. I see. Sana officially apple pie military.
Apple pie is British.
As American as apple pie though is a fucking phrase. So
Which means it's all Britain all the way down.
Sukomu
Which is true.
Sukomu Sana is now apple pie military.
Okay, I think this joke is we ran it into
You know
the
what?
ground.
I think we ran this stream into the ground. I don't think there's anything else that we can actually talk about.
Where is the momentum?
There is no momentum.
Let me open Tumblr. Do you have something?
Oh fuck, my phone fell.
Okay, it's just a picture of a man jizzing out playing cards. Thanks, Tumblr.
Ah, yeah. Is your Tumblr the same as my newsfeed, where it's never anything meaningful? Well, I guess it is
In
Tumblr.
Greek bronze helmet, that's history stuff. More shit posts. Gonna keep fucking scrolling until I find something that matters.
Robbie recently tweeted, "You've been hit by, you've been
Struck by.
No, he didn't
Truck.
say struck. No. He said you've been hit by, you've been hit by, meaning he didn't listen to the fucking song.
No, it changes based on where in the song it is.
I see. Is there a point where he says hit twice in the most redundant fashion possible?
I think it's the first one.
Is that it? All right, I'm the
Yeah.
one that didn't listen to the song. I apologize to Robbie. But you've been hit by a war criminal. And this is a great example of how fundamentally hilarious Robbie is. The most funny person in Saho, honestly. None of us compare.
Still scrolling, please.
There's nothing. This is like
There's
the Minecraft
pictures from
stream.
Akhenaten's palace.
This is like the Minecraft stream. It's just better if we end it.
I've just followed so many archaeology blogs. Everything's buried. Okay, there's...
Hey, but I'm Chew, right? Everything's buried by archaeology. Right?
Ah!
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, there's a picture of a tweet saying, when you argue that fascists should be defeated through debate, what you're actually suggesting is that vulnerable minorities should have to endlessly argue for their right to exist, and that at no point should the debate be considered won. This tweet is 3 years old. I mean, good point, but... There, I found something meaningful.
Okay. And that's the most meaningful thing we're ever gonna say. So that's the end of the stream.
Oh, it is?
That's when I mean, we can't leave it off on any other note, right? We're not gonna get better than that. Think of something that would be a better ending than that.
I know what would be a better ending. Could you just remain quiet until I tell you to speak?
Okay.
Now speak.
Uh And that's all, folks.
We should thank the... Okay, I guess we're
I
ending. Oh,
no, no, I'll thank everyone. I'll thank Ane Moyen Arts. I'll thank Lilac. I'll thank
and you're also
Crow
Jays.
Jays. Yeah. I'll thank you and me because we started the conversation out.
Don't thank me. I've only made this
All
worse.
right. So not thanking Fluffy. Thank you, Perea. Thank you, Ane Moyen Arts. Thank you, Lilac. Even though you didn't say anything, you just followed, but that's more than enough. And thank you, Crow Jays, for tuning into this unfortunate stream.
Okay, I guess that's all, folks.
Goodbye
Are you gonna press the stop button?
and good.